Say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Welcome to our day.
Oh, good boy.
Our day, rock and roll.
That was the best. Hi. Okay, so you know when we was at Nanny's a few weeks ago and Crazy Lady was there? Do you remember Crazy Lady? She wanted...
Who's Crazy Lady?
Caroline.
Yes.
She wanted me to make you a tooth fairy cushion, so when your teeth fall out next, you put it in the back of the tooth fairy cushion, and then the tooth fairy will change your tooth into the money through the cushion. So I've made it you.
And here it is.
And then little pouches on the back.
Let's have a look. Now bring it down properly. Ah, lovely. Turn it round. So, turn it round to the camera. That's it.
Awesome. And what you're going to do with Auntie Sophie now is you're going to write a letter to Crazy Lady saying thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're nearly as big as him.
Yeah. Well, he just said about them being open. They can't be in a circle. But I didn't recollect him saying anything.
Me, I just threw it at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought Zach could throw it. Where did it go? Okay. That's a bit weird. You know you want it to be over this side, babe. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Your stability on that thing is not great. Oh my god! Oh, my little heart can't take this. Where you going? Not up the curb. Not up the curb. Oh, please be careful on this bump. No. No, it's too steep. Zach, careful.
I don't want it. I'm sure it's got her phone out.
Mummy, you try.
No. Right, Zach, come and put your hat on. Hold your tuff.
Okay.
Tough with an F.
And your water bottle.
I still find it funny that you say tough. It just sounds weird.
Okay. One. Last one. Dixie. 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 Look at me. Dixie. Dixie.
Bring it up to your face, Zach, and she'll look at you.
Dixie.
Can you carry me board, please, Stephanie? Have you got enough
Let's
arms?
go.
Well done.
Well done, Zach.
Right.
You're going to give Auntie Sophie a hug and a kiss?
And a photo?
Come on.
Don't forget your tooth. Oh.
My turn.
Bye bye, Dixie. Bye bye, Alba.
I'll see you soon, okay?
Yeah.
We love you.
I love you.
Right, you be good.
I will.
Kisses all done?
Yeah. Did you just hear what he said?
No.
He just got off the steps, Zach did, out the front, and was just like, Mummy, Mummy. I had a brilliant time at Auntie Charlotte's.
I had a really nice time as well. And he loves the girls, which is amazing.
It took him a while to warm up, but that's the first time in 5 years he's A, ever played with them, B, ever touched them.
That was
5
amazing.
years. When he was a baby, he was fine with them. They would sit in
Well,
the back
he
seat.
didn't know any different.
Yeah, and they
did
would
he?
fall asleep when he was in his car seat and with their heads over. Our old dog Lacey, she used to always put her head on his car seat. I've got pictures of it. It's just amazing. But this is the first time he's actually physically interacted with them, and from the toys of him continuously, and wanted to keep going back and playing toys.
Yeah, exactly. And like he actually went from being the other side of the gate to actually wanting to be
in with
right
them.
there and like
Yeah.
and then hugging and
He then let him
shaking
kiss
and-
her.
Oh,
That yeah,
so nice.
yeah. Bless him.
Oh, that was a lovely visit.
It was, and he's made some little stuff. I bought my Fimo down, and he's made a boxer and a butterfly, and Sophie made a butterfly as well. So we said we're going to cook them and post them up to him. So yeah, he's played that. We did have 2 other crafts ready, but we had literally been non-stop, obviously doing the thank you letter to Mum's friend who asked me to do the little tooth thing, that tooth fairy pillow. So we got him to write his letter, draw a picture, decorate the envelope, and draw on the envelope and stuff like that. And then, as you saw,
Put lots of washi tape on it.
yeah, he loved the washi tape. You can definitely tell he's our nephew.
Yeah.
And then we took him up to the post box and posted it,
Yeah.
which not sure my sister was entirely happy with, but because I told her that's what we were doing and just got on and done it,
Yeah.
for some reason, when he was pretty much up until the age of him being about 2, I think it was, or 18 months, I think it was 2,
Yeah.
we used to take him out everywhere with us. We were allowed to go on day trips. We were able to go up, pick him up, take him to the zoo or something like that. And then it got to about the age of him being 3, I think it was, and we were no longer allowed to do it. And we were like, why? And in her opinion, she never thought that, well, she doesn't think that we would be able to keep an eye and look after him very well,
Keep up with them and
because
stuff.
I'm in a wheelchair, which obviously it broke our hearts because we love these special trips.
Yeah.
So now when we are doing stuff, we kind of just do it instead of asking for permission. And that was the same with delivering. I told Mum like prior that this is what we were going to do. We were going to write a letter and we was going to take Zach to post it because it's his letter.
Yeah.
And it's what we would do if he was our child. we like, so but both of us are like people that like we believe that you need to say thank you.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's just for something as minor as a tooth pillow, it doesn't take 2 seconds to say thank you. And obviously having like Caroline receiving this letter, I'm sure she's going to be over the moon with it. And there's we put a little picture in there as well of him holding his tooth, so it's just something nice. And it's his letter. I was going to get him to put the stamps on it, but he was too distracted with the girls.
Which is really cute.
But yeah, he really loved being able to go up to the post it, and then obviously drive my chair back.
Yeah, and obviously being in your chair with you is something that he's done since he was baby.
Yeah.
So
the second he knows that he's either going to be near us soon, like with us soon, or the second he sees us, he's on my foot plates. And if it's safe enough, obviously like you saw, he will drive. Most of the time it's me still steering my chair.
But he's really good though. He knows that if we say he can't drive, he knows he can't drive.
Yeah.
And he's definitely respectful of the chair.
He understands.
Everything.
Even today he was stating like, Auntie Charlotte, your legs are broken. And I was like, yeah, they don't work anymore. He was like, and that's why you need a wheelchair. I was like, yeah. And then he's always been really good as well. Like, if I'm just got into my chair, he wants to put my foot plates down. He
wants to help.
He wants to hand me my oxygen, and he's aware of all this, and he knows what I need. He knows that I can't breathe very well, and that I need air. He calls it air. Needs air to breathe. He's adapted really well, and it does just go to show that children adapt.
Exactly, and a lot of these things, it's just because we answer his questions.
Yeah.
And like if he asks about what's on Charlie's face, we'll just explain it, and then he understands, and it's just great. And like,
I think you missed it earlier. I think you were doing dinner. We were just talking or whatever, and he was saying, "Oh, my dad can walk," and I was like, "And I can sit down," and then he was just like, "But you're fatter than my daddy," and I was like, "I am, yeah, but I've also got more hair than him." And Steph was mortified that he said it, but he's a kid.
Yeah.
He says what he sees, and I'm not offended. I know I'm fat.
Yeah.
And I just made a joke out of it. Like, obviously he knows that he can't go around saying it, but
we want that communication to be open.
Yeah.
We want him to know that
he can't be afraid to say anything to us.
Exactly. And like we've said around him that we're fat and stuff, because like we've just been talking like to your mum and whatnot.
Yeah.
So he's just like
talk
just
freely.
picks up on these things.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah, but he's really enjoyed being here. We'll keep the activities that we've got, we'll just keep for whenever he next comes down. Because one thing that we've learnt is he never comes with anything to play with. And as soon as he got here, it's just like, I'm bored. And
yeah, like as soon as he stepped through the door, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think it was Steph turned and said, "Oh, don't start that now." And it was just like, well, why haven't you bought something for him to play with? So we always come planned, like prepared now. And I think there was
one time we bought something Lego that we played with.
Colouring books.
Yeah.
This time we had the letter to do. There was an activities magazine. There was a bug thing to make it move up and down rope.
Drawing. We played noughts and crosses for
a long time.
20 minutes.
And the Fimo. So we had plenty to give him a choice.
Yeah.
And it worked really well. Hang on. Two seconds. It worked really well actually, because I needed to have a serious conversation with Mum. So Soph sat over there with him and was able to then keep him distracted as well from hearing the stuff that we needed to talk about because it wasn't child appropriate.
And he beat me in Noughts and Crosses.
I did hear that.
Yeah. It was close.
A 5-year-old.
Yeah, it was close. We didn't necessarily always do like the normal Noughts and Crosses size grid.
Yeah.
But, you know, he
It
still
works.
beat me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just been a lovely day again. They've been
has.
here
Hours.
about 4 hours, I think it
Yeah.
is. It's hard because none of our family are close. Like, even to get to your mum's, it's 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic.
Yeah.
From us to mum, it's an hour and 20, hour and 30, depending on traffic. And generally, when we go to mum's, we also have to go via Soph's parents to drop the girls off because we don't like leaving them on their own. Whereas mum has got a dog who doesn't like any other dog we have found. So she has to leave her dog at home, which means that they can only come here for a certain amount of time because of she's 10 on the weekend, so she can't be left alone for too long. And it is, we do feel isolated sometimes because like we have no family close, but equally we love our home, we love the location, and the medical care is perfect. So
Exactly.
it's put us in a sticky situation because I remember when we first got together, we turned and said that we would live halfway between my parents and Soph's parents, which is about Exeter. But the hospital care, I cannot leave it.
And not just that, but also you're not allowed to move out of county if you've got, unless you've got
A relative somewhere.
a relative in that county /
Catchment
province
bit. Yeah.
catchment area. You can't move there.
You have to.
With a council property.
Yeah. You either have to have work, or a living close relative, and by close relative, it's mum, dad, or grandparents. It can't even be
Not
siblings.
Even siblings, no.
So yeah, that kind of put a spanner in the works. But so when we got the opportunity of moving to where we are now, it's literally on the border of Devon. So it is a lot closer to like my parents, well, mum now, compared to where we were.
Yeah, because we could have been anywhere in Cornwall, but luckily we got the very north of Cornwall.
Yeah. So it's literally just one main road basically to get to us.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so obviously when we do have the few and far between visits, we do spend like more time.
yeah.
And just even when you don't really do anything, just entertaining is exhausting.
Because I feel like I have to talk all the time because they're in our house. Or even if we go somewhere, I feel like I have to talk all the time because it's polite. And that in itself can be exhausting. And like, the times that they come for us, like we always meet up, it's always the times that I nap, because obviously I nap over lunchtime. So for our routine, it's perfect. But for anybody else, like my mum wakes up 7-8 o'clock in the morning, which is when I wake up, but it's not when Sophie wakes up. And obviously my sister wakes up with Zach, so it's early. So their day always starts super early. So when I asked Mum yesterday, it's like, oh, what time are you going to get down to us? And she's just like, half 10?
Yeah, she's like, not until 10:30.
And we were like,
10:30, what?
I wake Sophie up at 9.
We woke up early this morning.
Yeah, so it does make it a little bit more difficult because I'm talking all the time, and obviously with my oxygen and whatever.
And I personally as well, I always have like these stupid little anxieties go through my head, like, did I do the sandwiches right?
Yeah.
Am I going to forget, like...
Is there a hair in the tea or something like that?
Yeah, just stupid things. Was I supposed to put milk in that tea?
Yeah.
And how many slices of this cheese do I put in the sandwich?
Yeah.
It's like really stupid things.
And like, although we had sorted out like stuff really well, the cabinet, we didn't manage to get it upstairs quick enough, and so that's now in the kitchen. And
there's like a lot of other stuff that's in the kitchen.
Washing
like,
that needs to be taken upstairs, and
yeah, and like a bag with cartons that need to go to the recycling place, but we obviously can't do that yet. And
like, we feel bad, like we try and tell them like, don't go to the kitchen, we'll do all that, but obviously they're still going to want to do stuff.
Yeah,
and
so
It's difficult because
Yeah.
it is better out there, but because we've now had to move everything out there because of having people in here,
Yeah.
it has made it look like it is a little bit worse in there.
Yeah.
When actually it's not. It was nice for Mum to turn and say that she can see the difference in here.
Yeah, that was really nice to hear.
To hear that was really good.
Yeah.
Because it just shows that the work that we've been putting in is paying off.
Yeah, because
There is still the odd hairball, which I can see
yeah,
one now.
I had one attached to my foot at one point, and
Yeah.
it freaked me out. Even though I
It
just
came from under the puff.
Ah,
So I don't know if it was attached to the
it
bottom
must
of
have
it.
been because I did move it.
Yeah,
But yeah, so yeah, it's been a really good day. Tiring,
it is.
but really good. So
Uh-huh. I'm knackered now. So knackered.
I'm not knackered. What are we talking about?
I'm probably going to have a bit of a nap. And we're just going to obviously chill for the rest of the
Yeah.
day. And I don't think we're doing anything else. The girls have had a good run around because Zach has been chucking toys for them.
Yeah.
Which is good because it means we don't have to take them out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
She's asleep out there.
Bless her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're looking at me.
What's wrong?
Just,
Oh.
in fact, I was looking at her.
But yeah, everybody's had a nice day. Everybody's been really good. So
Mum
it's really nice.
loves the flowers that I
Yes.
preserved from Chris's funeral. And she's really happy that I managed to fix the chalkboard thing as well. So yeah, she's really happy with that.
She would be.
I know, but it's just,
The anxieties in it.
yeah. Because I know that there was a mistake, and I know that it didn't go how I wanted it. It was just playing in my mind. So, yeah, but thankfully she really likes it. And at the end she was just like...
She was just like, I get to hug it. And
Yeah.
like, oh. And oh.
It's really emotional.
It is.
And it's just nice because she's got that little bit of Chris back again, whereas obviously it's been with us since March now. So it's a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good day. And I've just looked. You guys know that I have POTS, and one of the things with POTS is that the circulation is poor with your feet, and that's like, it causes the problems with your heart,
Yeah, that
and you
is
get
really bad, babe.
discoloured feet. Well,
They've only been down a little while.
yeah, this is the colouring that I get because of POTS. It's not brilliant.
No, you can see the difference between the colour of your foot and the colour of your leg.
Yeah, that's pretty shocking. So we're gonna go back upstairs, get my feet raised, and I'm probably gonna have a nap. So thanks for coming on this day with us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.